Почему я ушел в свою комнатку? Могу
Я
объяснить.
запустил стрим, ёпт. Предупреждаю тебя, Ай. Это, блядь, важно, нахуй. И когда я говорю важно, стоит прислушиваться к тому, что я говорю. Ёбаный.
Запустил, да, стрим?
Да, я его запустил, блядь. Зайди на мой канал и посмотри. Тебе что, оповещение не приходит? Ты вообще брат мне или кто? Поставь себе оповещение о моих стримах.
Нет. Я понял. Теперь уже ничего нельзя говорить, да?
Да. Так что молчи. Ждай себе.
Ну, прикольно, для лазерной винтовки нужен интеллект и ловкость.
Ну да, я знаю, с чем мы будем бегать.
Ну, кстати, урон. У лука земледельца урон 34, у лазерной винтовки урон 36. У лука дальность 50 метров, у лазерной винтовки дальность 30 метров. Хотя лук, я понял, точнее, винтовка умеет стрелять очередями или что в этом роде.
Что, они еще тут или он уже убежал?
Ну, вроде тут. Да вы, блядь, сами себе проблемы создаете вообще на ровном месте.
Да я сам в щит. Эти загоны, конечно. Это что?
I wanted. Right you are.
А сколько у тебя броня, говоришь?
Какая?
Ну, которая у тебя.
В смысле?
Ну, сколько она тебе добавляет?
10. Ну или 12.
Это где ты ее купил?
Ну, у этих в начальном городе. По-моему, у кузнеца. Частном. Броня труженика. 10 брони, 45 по ритму.
Место можно чуть искать, боже мой, башка заболела. Он спрашивает, почему ему не отвечают.
What package?
What? Oh, excuse me. Just forget. Nothing. Well, just think, and as you don't have the package...
Do you...
Trade? Do I look like a trader? No, I don't...
You don't have anything.
Well, I might not be a trader, but I suppose... I'm a cat. I'm mixed. Just...
If maybe you should stay out here. If playing with you is fine. You should know that anyone bringing initiates into the court will be. All initiates must be clear of mind. And that anyone found taking them will need to report to the suggestion. All who are clear of mind must hear Kalam's word. All must adhere to his wisdom. And we've taken losses in our now the berserkers and the outlaws, which is crazy. If we fall, then who is going to be out sweeping all? Those who wish to join us must come to the court to train. The successful one, that's it, briefing over. You are free to move about. Our adjudicators line up in the rear of the throne. They're served by evidence, negative, and all who are the court holds and protects all world. We, the clerics, development and hold are met.
Put the the guy.
Do you want to run this over?
Wow.
What are you?
I'm a chemist.
Just usually up there.
Бляха.
Я пошел, я говорю, насобирал эти самые по шустрику.
Чего?
Мимо ящериц пробежался,
Я
ящики
что все
пособирал.
так же сделал.
Да прошел. А ты с каким бегаешь напарником?
Но я сейчас обратно взял корни. Не, взял себе корни. Хотя у него еще оружейных систем нет.
Так сбегай их там легко поставить.
Я знаю, но, блядь, далеко. Я хочу туда уже, когда буду чинить глайдер, сбегать. Там нужно будет какого-то робота вроде. Так или?
Чё?
А вроде нужно будет какого-то робота заняться.
Нет, нет. Там это просто находишь разбитого чувака, которого ты в самом начале увидел, и с него оружие.
Ай.
И
Нет,
всё.
я говорю про этот, про для глайдера нужен какой-то этот.
А, да, там робота надо замочить. Ну посмотри там по этому самому, по квестам именно на карте показать, и он тебе покажет, где это находится, где-то в лавовом биоме.
Нижний червь 2 из 1.
Чего же?
Нижний червь 2 из 1. Навык, то есть 2 навыка из 1.
А зачем тебе два?
Ну а один дает мне амулет, а один у меня есть, так.
Зачем? Он тебе. Ну, у клериков дроны такие же, как у меня.
Да-да.
Чего вы так с Ваней сретесь постоянно? А?
Я
Ау.
знаю.
Ну, кто знает? И ты же там тоже его грубо провоцировал. Какой у тебя уровень?
Десятый.
А?
Пятый.
Я тоже.
Ну, сейчас.
А в купольный город ты уже пролез?
Нет.
Я понял, что единственный способ туда пролезть — это тут поддельное удостоверение. Да?
Не знаю.
И, блядь, золотые слитки прям на дороге валяют.
Да, у них там сыпется очень много руды. С потолка.
Вообще зажрались уже.
Я думал, они с бухты-барахты там себе этот отгрохали. У них там руды хоть жопой жуй.
Я в этом городе заблудиться мог.
Да-да.
You didn't come here to play, did you? You don't look for the system. Reason in this place, people can be a little. They want logic. They forbid anyone from looking deeper into things. And that's crazy. I mean, knowledge is wisdom. Wisdom brings you closer to God. So what's wrong? Which brings me to you. I'm betting you have answers, and I'm betting you're.
Does Colette approve?
Yes. No. Who knows? I mean, some of those specs are hard to work out. Unless you just believe what people say they mean. But then I guess I keep getting in trouble. So.
Teach me.
Have you ever heard of?
No.
Oh yeah, he's the founder of our order. The reason why the clerics exist. Well, sure, okay. Like I said, he was born about 200 years ago. First to be enlightened by Comet. After the Comet, it was his burden and his privilege to lead people. The first followers were here, in Port. They had saved technology from destruction, and Kalan showed them how that technology could be used. They reached out to others, but not everyone listened. You can see what became of the when you look. He wrote the rules that have bound us here in the Horde, and ancestors began research on how ELEX could be used with it. Even though our community was small, we were able to defend ourselves from the malice of the god.
All seems a bit.
Yes, I know. I mean, some details have been lost in time. Some believe Arvid still remains among us. Some uneducated people wanted to proclaim him a god, even during his lifetime, but he always spurned this idea. It is likely that he saw his, according to the lore, grief about the unreasonableness of people tore him apart from the inside. And when he could take the pain no longer, it is said that he left the people with the words of Kalan and went into the great light. Scholars are still arguing to this day. Some say that he rose to heaven to Kalan. Others claim that he said, that's exactly my point. I want to know more, but only certain scholars are see the text. But there's something about Arvid, something about those early works, and I can't work out. But will they let me in the archives to study his writings? No. I sneaked in, they threw me out. I was lucky to avoid it. Concentrate on what's right here, right now, they told me. It's only possible to change the future if you draw correct conclusions from the past.
The mechs that went into Abessa pretty much killed that whole party.
If you don't try, you don't.
If you're here to train with me, then forget it. If I see you
That
running
would be
around with a
great.
holstered
For
weapon,
now, I just
you're going to
need
get a very
whatever I
painful
want.
weapons safety
Obviously.
lesson. You have to earn the right to train here in...
And that can get the archives and get
Бляха.
Слушай, а у тебя сейчас есть вот это задание, чтобы, ну, типа, дают больше опыта? Если одеть амулет, то будут еще больше опыта давать.
Вот мне интересно это, я хочу просто... Для этого нужно сейчас сгонять к тёлке одной. Я знаю кому, блядь.
What did you think of the last sermon?
Ого, блядь, он тут не был. Я нашел новое место в городе клириков, в котором я не был. Я уже хуй знает сколько времени тут бегаю по нему, блядь.
maybe.
Analyze.
Блин, было интересно, что парни скажут. Я быстро говорить. Он не успел сказать, что хотел. Он.
Anyway, might take a few hours. I do like next. Hey, he has to move at some
I can under, but you will have.
security.
Тут тёлка, которая, короче, выдает суточные пайки, слышишь?
Момент.
Есть.
Я пошел кофе.
Да-да-да. Удачи тебе в этом.
you looking for something specific?
You need me to explain that again?
Что там делаешь, Изя? Ты кофе пошел, да, точно.
Initiating area scan. Building identified as the cathedral.
Those converters, the lives they've destroyed, and for what?
A visitor? Whatever brings you to the Hort? Say, how well do you know the area outside the Hort?
What's that to you?
Well, you see, if you can handle yourself, I could use your help.
What do you...
A squad of combat mechs has gone haywire. They're refusing remote shutdown and are attacking anything that moves. I sent a recovery party to attempt a reset, but they're late making their report. I've got to find out what happened to the recovery. There's another squad of mechs due off the assembly line, and I need to know what's gone wrong. It's probably a faulty batch of AI chips. But I need someone to go out there and check the chipsets so I can...
Oh.
Good. And if... Well, get... Oh, no, I've had no feet. Assembly lines, manufacture... That's what I... Well, they were supposed to be on a trial run out, but as far as I know, they only got a short distance. Let me upload their location beacons to your adjutor. Now, I'm not promising they're... Not if everything else is malfunctioning.
And if these coordinates...
Well, the recovery team said they'd found the mechs out by the old... So there's a good chance they're still there. An old airstrip where planes used to... That doesn't matter. It's a big concrete...
Да, что ты там говоришь?
Head out.
Concrete runway to the west.
Mechanic? I'm a legate, responsible for procuring materials, produce... Sure, the other legates are out there using their skills and suggestions to take...
У клириков задания какие-то выполнял?
Да, выполняю.
You'll have to prove yourself to adjudicators. You should start by talking to Adjudicator Reinhold up in the Citadel. You'll find him... We're short of personnel, so he would welcome a new acolyte.
Там знаешь, спрашивай по мере поступления.
Клирик к тому уже присоединился.
Я хочу сначала здание у всех готово.
But aren't you interested in what's going on out there? How Kalan's will can be done.
Ты пока не скажешь, я вступаю к вам, ты не присоединишься.
Oh, yeah?
Так, блин, где Ева? Толка тебе.
Так, где Ваня огнемет? На пятом его.
Он прокачал себе, блядь, эти. А, вот. Наш тут лазерная винтовка. И она у нас уже есть. Полагаю. Уже где-то есть.
Something wrong.
Hey, Lewis. Tasty and keep you alive. Everyone else.
I can see you, okay?
There was a sign here, and the last two technicians wasn't men. It wasn't
Something wrong.
choice, but the job came with a promotion, safe posting, and a complete.
Do you really think I can't see you?
You mean what? Am I still not ready
Why are
to
you
consider
trying to sneak around?
waiting, killing, burn my home, and steal at home? That's even surprising. You make me watch. You make me stand up. Great. Yes, please. Order. Asshole. Foods. But this thing not numerous.
Точно чувачка сказала. Да чувачка это самое в столовой дает тебе жатву, и твой робот говорит, ну, типа, несмотря на вид, типа, анализ показывает, что эта еда обладает нормальной питательностью и безопасна для пищеварения. Ну и чувачка описывает, почему она присоединилась к клерикам.
Do you really think I can't see you? I can... Not now. Take your business elsewhere.
Man. Right. Maybe who knows something else? They could train you. Yeah. I want this diplomatic, organized something. Please,
You really think I can't see you?
Do you think?
Why are you trying to sneak around?
Stop and make sure.
Do you really think I can't see you?
We'll find, see what they need, and if we can make this a long-term arrangement. This will take time. I don't want guns, they're to be known. If you really want to make a difference and help us start working together, then I'm prepared to put together side with me. Their hunts. If you could get anything you get. So you can understand that.
Еда, кстати, бесконечная в столовой.
Да-да, я, кстати, хотел что-то сказать, но как-то до сих пор так и не сказал. Ее каждый день выдают, ее можно получать и продавать.
А, дорогая?
Понятия. Если стоит около десятки, то да, очень.
Teach me.
Yeah.
Ну что, ты проверил там амулет с этим самым
Как раз это я и делаю.
I have what you wanted.
Unbelievable. Now I can finally. You
Классно, ну-ка. Сейчас ты получишь информацию. Готовь свой маленький мозг. Я шучу. Нет, не влияет. Не влияет.
Я говорю, дай бог каждому хотя бы в половину такой маленький мозг, как у меня, блядь.
О, да, это есть.
I have what you wanted.
Unbelievable. Now I can finally read
Ну, ты
Arvid's
еще
original
проверишь.
text.
Не, ну если не работает, что там проверить? А как ты проверил?
Я купил, ну, точнее, выучил уже способность и сдал задание. При этом той же чувих, которая, короче, Ева, она обучает способностям, и ей же сдаешь задание.
Да, я понял.
И
сколько опыта дал?
Just try.
210.
А это значит, что и другая шняга. Ну что у тебя? Книжный червь. То есть ее зря вы. А Еве вот эту ты книгу сдал, это ж, ну, она тебе опыт должна дать, ее прочитать.
Не знаю, я ее читал, вроде не давал опыт.
That will do.
Thank you.
Glad to help.
Oh yeah. If I find anything interesting in these, that's the least I can.
Блять, я время сни.
Чего тебе?
Холодно, снижно. Вы, блядь, так сентиментально.
У меня все нейтральное до сих пор. Она у меня
выхожу
повышается.
на интуитивный, а потом выхожу обратно на нейтральный.
Мне вот этот ландшафт нравится, столбик. Ты в курсе, что это реально?
То есть?
Ну такие столбики-то реальные.
А, знаю, но прикольно. Где это?
Это вулканические острова. Насколько я помню, именно, ну, такое самое известное место, это скандинавское. То ли в Норвегии, то ли... И, блядь, они как-то называются, у них есть... А, не, в Исландии его. А как они, блядь, называют? Есть слово как. Я не помню. Но это именно реальный ландшафт. Это, короче, лава, когда она медленно застывает, она трескается, и вот это трескается именно такими шестиугольниками. А потом сверху еще лава наплывает, и она снова трескает. И в итоге получаются вот такие столбы.
Блять, мощно, как так вообще?
Не, я говорю, классно. Посмотри, я говорю, фотки посмотри в реале. Пиздец.
Whoa, watch yourself there. Although, just... Yes, but don't...
You're mistaken.
I am?
I can't sleep at night for my excitement over electrolysis and carbon monoxide reactions.
Ha! Yeah, yet weirdly, when I start talking about that stuff in bars, I put people to sleep. Here, take this. Always good to meet a fellow enthusiast.
Ну, походу, Крони это самый лучший напарник.
Hope you like it.
What do you...
Here, while there are those who tend the land to grow food, there's not a drone, fighting machine, or regulation hair clip that's not...
Что думаешь?
They claim it's too tricky for robots.
Ты что же с Крони?
Я
говорю, у него еще комментарии такие классные.
Several flat robots proved them wrong. Well, producing enough for the front line is the Hort's first priority. Besides, there's more to... Not the people they send here are always better than machines. Cross a suggester and there's a good chance you'll get sent here to try and mine out rock after someone's rewired your brain. But maybe you're not a prisoner sent here by a suggester.
Do you need something doing?
Maybe, but outsiders don't usually work out well here. Listen, don't get me wrong. You came from outside and I'm still talking to you. That should be enough to make it clear I don't have anything against you. But, you know, this work is tricky. That said, maybe I can think of a way for you to earn some shards. If you're willing.
What do you want?
It's a bit of an ask. But an outsider's my best bet for getting it. I want Eli to disappear. He's a prisoner here, and he's... Well, he's... And now the suggesters are saying they can correct him. That they can put him in armor and send him out with weapons. And I am telling you, the guy is a ticking time bomb. That can only end...
Он, кстати, подсвечивает классно этот. Ой, я нашел огнемет.
Why do you think he's dangerous?
I saw it in his eyes.
Горнило.
There was nothing but blank hate there. I don't care how strong those suggesters think they are. It's hardwired into him. They ain't gonna erase that with suggestion. He is going to blow, and they will have put a weapon in his head when he does. He needs to be taken care of before he kills people we do need.
Ну тут, блядь, охуеть надо для него. Ловкости, силы. Просто ладно.
Для чего именно?
Я говорю, я нашел огнемет легенда.
А? Это где?
У механик. Ой. Клерик. Короче, завод где? Когда заходишь туда, там еще рекомендуют завод. Ой. И на втором этаже там лестница есть. По лестнице зашел, там на стене висел один. Горнило нужно. Завод, походу, роботов. Много роботов. Вот. И дрон, типа, как у тебя. Короче, там поговорить можно. Сейчас как он будет. Прототип Гард У-5.
And you want me to do that?
I know it's a lot to ask, but...
О, Анна.
It's your choice. I'm sorry to put you in this position, but the words have been said. Now you have to choose if you'll help me.
Ну тут, кстати, тёлки так ничего нет.
Eli says he knows you.
Knows me? He's seen you.
Хороший тёл.
Words, he doesn't know. And that should tell you a lot. I don't know him that well, and I know he needs to be put... Whatever story he fed you will be bullshit.
Блондинка.
Прикольно, дрон такой, летающий шлем.
And? Who are you? Oh, I can see from that look. Angrim sent you, didn't he?
How did you get here from the town?
Look around. That should give you a clue. As we left Goliath, we ran into a group of clerics. The guards, the ones Angrim sent to kill me, decided to pick a fight. They lost. The clerics saw I was a prisoner and gave me a choice. Fight, leave and be free, or come and join me. A choice. An actual, real choice. Not like Angrim. So I'm here. And so, now you found me. And so, what happens now?
Я нашел чувака, который пропал, он там в шахте ебошит.
Какой чувак?
Который, типа, винтовки купить хотел.
А, он клериком ушел?
Да.
How can I trust you?
You'd prefer it if I just killed you?
Now you do sound like you've come from Angrim. No, I'll live. Now I finally got a chance. But if you do go back to Goliath, and if she can ever tear herself from her plans, she knows where to find me.
I'll make sure.
Thanks. You know, I thought Angrim would send someone after me, but there's no way I thought that person would leave me alive. If you find Akira, tell her she should give you my old things. I'm not going back there, so you might as well have them. Take them as thanks.
Boom, новый уровень.
Good. It's just, this is a the AI designed to inform next so getting those AI through well, most of them on trial run out before, but as far as I know, let me upload their location to your Judah. I'm not promising there's a working out of everything else is happening. Well, for the coverage, they found me. Old walls running around. So there's a good sort of old airstrip or plane tube too. It doesn't matter. It's a big concrete road. Head out of the port and go west. Concrete road. Unless you know how to reset a K4 drone model, can you leave me in peace?
Да, клирики мне все больше и больше нравятся.
Почему?
Людей у них не хватает, все такие вежливые, нормальные, вроде разумных товарищей.
Ну да.
По сравнению с этими, блядь, которые кидаются на тебя, когда ты, блядь, инвентарь посматриваешь. И я уже молчу про этих, блядь, бандюков.
Индюков или бандюков, я не понял.
Бандюков. Конечно, у тех, ну, этих, у берсеркеров поуютнее будет, чем здесь.
Not a bad one, but definitely counterfeit. So let's start with where you got it from and how you... Well, whatever you were told, it's definitely... But seeing as you seem to have been tricked into this descent, I've spoken to the legate in charge, and he said we could issue you a new permit if you cooperate. Otherwise, I could do with a favor.
Nothing.
Promise to help me with that.
Вот сука. Разрешение на вход было поддельное.
Какое разрешение?
Ну, которое ты это... Тебе торговец дал.
Серьезно?
Да. Ты потом, когда будешь выходить, тебе он скажет, типа, мол, что ты подделал.
И?
Ну и можешь, типа, заплатить 500 этих, тебе выпишут новое разрешение, и, типа, если ты будешь работать с ними, они... Или можешь оказать ему, опять же, услугу, про которую он же говорил уже. Что-то мне не нравится эта услуга, однако. Которую он так навязывает яро.
Не, в таком случае нахуя туда идти пока? Лучше, я думаю, сейчас...
Да, сейчас.
Hey, you trick? Not a...
Пойду в этот купольный город.
Well, I'll have to speak to him, but seeing it, I've spoken other.
Там такое простенький.
Play by the rule. Here, take your permit and have a good day.
А у этого пидора тогда лучше не разрешение взять, а лучше у него взять, блядь, винтовку лазерную.
Я сейчас ему ебуков вставляю.
Well, but I've spoke other. Oh, right. I can't talk about it now. We'll sort things out. Have it. Hey, you not a...
I will pay.
A sensible choice. Play by the rules. Here, take your permit. Carry on.
Интересно, что там за одолжение.
Крони, кстати, тоже сам не атакует. А не, вот сейчас начал атаковать. То есть через время начинает атаковать. А что ты начал это самое, там, в ванне заковыриваться, ты не будешь удалять? За сколько у него паранойя?
Да я вообще-то поставил доступ по ссылке, так что... Вообще...
Ну, мои все чувачки переехали в новое поселение. Это круто.
Именно.
Ну, которое аж, блядь, я захватил.
Ну как захватил? Громко сказано, захватил.
Не, ну ты понял.
Да, я понял.
Ну, сейчас я научился шкуры снимать 2-го уровня. То есть, я думаю, уровень еще подниму, научусь 3-го уровня шкуры снимать, а там уже можно будет дальше прокачиваться.
Я сейчас тоже так же. Дальше, наверное, силу качать стоит.
Scanning location. This is Goliath, the central administrative center for the Berserker faction. Potentially hostile. Crony was held as a technological captive to be disassembled. Assessing. This building has 45 rooms, 15 apartments. 7 apartments are in a habitable condition. 6 are uninhabitable. These ruins have been fortified into a stronghold by the Berserker faction.
Дрон, кстати, тоже летает этим посредством ранца. Ты обратил внимание?
Нет. То есть у него сзади ранец появляется, и он взлетает, типа?
Ну, насчет ранца не знаю, но, короче, так же перелетает, короче, именно. Ну, звук такой же, как у ран.
Весело.
И ему почему-то купольный город не нравится. Он говорит, что какое-то страшное существо, рекомендуется отступление.
Да, весело.
Я говорю, веселый робот, мне нравится. Ну и вот кто, а вот он-то тебя точно не предаст.
А вдруг его взломают Альбы, а?
Не взломают. Ты же его, блядь, лично сделал и запрограммировал.
Ну, в принципе, да, логично. Не, блядь, ну я явно собирал эти ёбаные корешки, блядь. Сколько у меня, наверное, хоть жопой жуть, блядь.
Какие корешки ты брал?
Да тут, блядь, в городе Берсерка. Небось там еще мана и эликс, блядь, падает с этого преобразователя. Кстати, я сейчас нам нужно глянуть, значит, это.
These seedlings.
Крысы, кстати, стреляться походу не умеют.
Ну так знаешь, почему мне не сказал, да?
А?
Если знаешь, то почему мне не сказал? Сходить. Эсельман. ELEX сид. Там появился ELEX, значит с него капает ELEX.
I'm watching you.
Как понял, благодаря кроне можно бесконечно, блядь, получать второй ELEX.
Теоретически, наверное.
Then all doubt is gone. He was a traitor. I hope you warned him what will happen when justice finds him.
I'm not here.
It is easy to have sympathy for traitors if you haven't watched their friends die as a result of their treachery. This man was made welcome here. He was given tasks suited to who he was. Let his fate stand as a lesson before...
Ёбаный крони, блядь, лезет в мясо вместо того, чтобы, блядь, с крыши стрелять по ним.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, piece of history that... Listen, Oh, and the... is...
Интересно, если загнать этот меч этому чуваку, то потом что скажет этот, блядь, Рагнар? И значит это...
Чё,
типа, а еще тут пропал мой любимый меч. Это не ты его спиздил, а?
Нет. А ты не переживай ты.
Поэтому я просто злой. Кто-то спиздил мой меч, поэтому я злой, и это тебе в минус. Да? Спасибо, что тебе помогли.
Stormson is alive.
Where is...
The clerics helped him.
Then he really won't be able to return here. I hope...
Stormson can't return. He said I could have his thing.
Well, he didn't own much, and most of it was taken by Angram's men. I did find a few shards he had stashed away. May this...
Не, нормально, я уже шкуры с них снимаю, а шкура, считай, стоит 50 элексов.
Пиздец. Хорошо.
А?
Пиздец, хорошо так. Говорю.
Вот смотри, сейчас снимаю с крысы. Зубы 2 штуки, кость 1 штука и сырое мясо 1 штука. Ну, это мега крыс. Опять зубы 2 штуки, кость, сырое мясо. А, вот именно с этих, с кабанов, с тех шкуру снимаешь. Не, Крони прикольный чувак. То есть он стреляет этим шокером, и оно именно как их отравляет, и оно постепенно им здоровье убавляет. И довольно мощно, то есть он хуярит, блядь, и бэмс, и половина здоровья сразу, там, крысе.
Чувак в точно такой же одежде, что я. То есть без верха и с этим, блядь, в штанах одних. Охотника. Как и я.
Я бегаю, крыс отвлекаю, а кого не хуяри.
Our found they taught us, and they did well. In the end, no one who has seen a mutant with their own eyes. But
what if
then is that two days? Then I want to what a
Норм, даже не поцарапали. Я зачистил здесь вот этих от крыс целую кучу.
Нормально.
А у них все равно там опыта дается 10 опыта за убийство этой крысы, поэтому, в принципе, то, что у меня нету навыков, все равно ничего не даст. И в купольном городе, кстати, кто-то из напарников. Потенциально.
Да, я знаю.
О, инструкция по изготовлению малого элексового.
Где ты его нашел?
Ну, где крысы?
Где крысы?
Ну, это где пропуск, чтобы найти чувака с бланками. Поддельный пропуск. Сундук второго уровня.
Малая или большая?
Малая. Дело в том, что большое ты, ну, и так умеешь делать, а малое это не сложнее.
А зачем малая?
Ну, потому что из него большое дело.
Я понял.
Веселый дрон. Типа, замечено большое существо, рекомендуется немедленное отступление. Это ты про купол? Ну да. Это просто защитное поле. А, ну тогда ладно.
Да, весело еще. Постоянно шугает с этого купола.
Не постоянно, один раз. Ходишь?
Весело. Ой, Насколько это дорого? Может, это и даже имеет смысл, блять, нажираться Элексом?
I don't even understand half of what you're saying.
Ну, делать элексовое питье и нажираться Элексом. Тем более, если его бесконечно.
Said she saw him stealing, just there, right in front of her.
You definitely got the wrong end of the stick.
I'm leaving now.
Leave your hands where I can see them.
А чё ты там на Ванину жену наезжаешь?
На его так пили, что писец.
The mechs that went into Abessa pretty much
В смысле?
killed that whole party.
Ну, в смысле пилит? Учит жить.
Лучше что?
Учит жить, говорю. Постоянно его заебывают, когда он во что-то играет, типа... Ваня, хватит играть. Ты понял. Вообще, почему ты так мало денег в хату приносишь, типа того? Ну, я образно.
Ну, я вообще-то Анну выбрал как раз по этой причине, что она мне мозги ебала.
Да-да-да, я ему вообще-то насчет этого и говорил, типа, блядь.
Не, я когда тогда с ним разговаривал насчет женитьбы, я ему так и сказал, говорю, самое главное, чтобы тебе с ней комфортно было. Потому что, ну, если ты, блядь, с ней жить будешь под одной крышей, вот это, знаешь, ты будешь домой приходить, и у тебя там, блядь, ядерная война дома, то нахуй оно надо. А мне, в принципе, я сам на сколько времени пожил вместе, то, в принципе, наоборот. Тебе и жрать приготовят, и, я не знаю, и спинку подсунут.
Я ж о том же. Вообще его, это, родаки больше подпихнули, мол, что это норма.
It allows you to earn a few shards, and that's what makes it worthwhile.
Get something to drink first.
He wouldn't have been punished for that in the past, but his mistakes, and now he's in real trouble.
You think you can get a hold of the health components?
Да, мама такая, типа, короче, ну, Ваня говорит, типа, блин, ну, что-то не хочу я, короче, на ней жениться, потому что она мне мозги ебет. На что мамка такая, ну, это нормально, бла-бла-бла, ну, ты понял, короче.
Не, ну как, это, давай скажем, можно на свои места расставить, ну, блядь.
В итоге, короче, они заебали его, и он все женился. Отчасти. Поэтому. Типа, бля. Вот. Короче, это как-то так получилось. И Сашу это тоже пиздец харил. То есть, и он поэтому там, блядь, у него и были какие-то мутки, ну, с этим делом, что, мол, он, блядь, крысы. С Ваней и с его женой. Ну, они вроде как помирились, так что...
Что еще раз?
Говорю, у Саши были какие-то, ну, грубо говоря, эти, что он грызся с его женой и с ним, собственно, как раз именно поэтому. Потому что его это пиздец харило.
Что именно?
Ну, что она ему ебет мозги, а это норма. Типа того.
Понятно.
Но они вроде как помирились. Или смирились, я не знаю. Как правильно сказать.
Я говорю, для меня именно вот это самое главное. А то, что ты говоришь, что я тут прям устроился, что прям, я не знаю, там не работаю и так далее, у меня обстоятельства. Я не работаю не потому, что я прям там выбрал не работу. Потому что эти пидорасы в государстве, блядь, мне не дают работу. Я бы уже, блядь, давным-давно, я не знаю, по карьерной лестнице уже куда-то выбрался. Я бы уже детективом в полиции был. Если, блядь, не эти пидоры.
Слышь, а кто именно учит этому взлому? Это, по-моему, ремесло?
Да, это ремесло. А Ларик, или как его там, контрабандиствует.
Требуйте вы найти суд.
Он в баре у них учится, либо рядом хата с баром.
Да, я там как раз бегал и не вижу, блять, его. Куда он попер? Ну, вроде как в городе.
As he wishes. You should do it. Everything was better earlier, but
How
still.
is that even possible? Keep going, don't you?
Yeah, you just can't find those these days.
I call that dangerous half knowledge.
Честный
He wouldn't have been punished
берсерк.
for that in the past,
Вот
but
is
that's
that
his
so?
mistake, and now he's in real trouble.
Да.
Yeah.
Лом.
All.
Новое эликсовое питье дает тебе 100 опыта. А просто эликсовое питье дает
знаю.
тебе плюс 2 характеристики. А там есть типа еще большое эликсовое питье, да?
Да, которое дает тебе способность.
I am going, all right?
That tech's gonna get you in trouble.
Really?
Put it away or dispose of it.
Делается из маленьких?
How is that even possible?
It is all about
Да, все
serious
делается из
personal-
маленьких,
Yeah, you just
делается
can't find
средних,
those these
средних
days.
делается
These guys are completely screwed. No
большой.
argument.
How do we move on from here?
А, маленький я вообще не знал, что
I
их
don't
можно
want
делать.
anything to do with it.
Вещи я нашел.
Are you serious?
Главное самогона напиздить.
Там самогон нужен?
Да? Не, прикольно, конечно. Бухаешь еще, блядь, и умнеешь нахуй сверху. Я не удивлен, что-либо там, блядь. Нахерачиваются им.
You feel the same way?
Yeah, you just can't find those these days.
So annoying.
Вот, малое элексовое питье 1. Самогон и сырой элекс.
Like,
Блин, где ты нашел большой эликсовый?
no.
В Нексте есть этот рецепт малого эликсового.
Don't mess with it. Don't mess with it.
А, у меня есть само малое эликсовое.
They don't even.
Sharp policy. You think you know what's going on? No one knows what's going on. Get a hold of a good set of that.
Не, у меня нихуя нет. 2 целебных зелья и 2 супа из желез.
Ебать, тут колбасит дерево.
Какое дерево?
Ничего, забудь. Дерево просто изгибается, пиздец как.
It's important to do the right. Old people work. Yeah. But anyone trying to get around, given space.
What's the suggestion?
Our suggestions are the reason. They're either thrown out. See a suggestion for reorientation. But don't worry, it's a positive. Even so,
You know good ideas are being sold.
Not now. Take your business elsewhere.
sure. Good quality work too. Sure, I would have. Thank you. Unique citizen you were. You've done me a service, so.
You could conceal the ELEX fluctuations.
Make sure you take the fake.
How does that work?
Disguise the traces of ELEX's mana by overlapping the waves. This will mask it.
Stay away.
That is great. How did I not think of that? So, looking at it like that, okay. You can tell him that I need the same terms as before. No, you'll have to make it more. No.
What was laid down, great gave the clerics ability of guarantee everyone is loved. So keep the peace. Get to the vision. Next. You mentioned the great. You're up. Always you. You'll find them in the.
Quit messing around with that gizmo, will you?
What's that? There was something building even before we let those up. They just looked, but hey, we're supposed to be a second. What decided to open? That was all. You? Bullshit. Since when this happened? What, serious? You didn't. You better stick with the rest of your tribe. Know where to act. For fun. Well,
Кстати, охраннику эти ворота этого купольного города с огнеметом.
Там, кстати, есть какой-то амулет, который позволяет тебе быть невидимым.
А?
Там вроде как есть какой-то огнемет, который позволяет тебе быть невидимым.
Огнемет?
Амулет.
Ну не невидимый, ну типа камуфляж.
Да. Именно.
Initiating system optimization. Recommend environmental analysis.
Не, походу эта хуйня все же растет, блин. Иначе не могу объяснить, как они тут появляются. Блять, в камне, ёп. В камне, Карл. Выросла хуета в камне. Я не могу ее достать, потому что она в камне. И походу еще и рандомным образом растут. Слышишь, Витя?
Чего?
Я говорю, растения походу еще и рандомным образом растут, потому что хуйня в камне.
По-моему, они растут там же, где они были. Хотя, может, кстати, у них есть какой-то скрипт, что действительно через какое-то время прорастают новые растения в новых местах. То есть они конечные, но просто через время еще появляются.
Я пока что никого не обворовываю, потому что там есть навык, который позволяет две вещи спиздить. И не факт, что она появится потом. То есть дополнительную вещь спиздить. Тут Витя понял, что-то проебал. Ебал.
Чего еще раз?
Там есть способность, которая тебе позволяет дополнительную вещь спиздить при воровстве. И возможно, то если ты один раз воровал, то потом, грубо говоря, у него эта вещь не появится. Ты у него уже своровал.
Нет, дополнительную вещь. Ты, допустим, у него 10 бабла и 1 самогон. То есть, когда ты у него воруешь, ты получаешь, грубо говоря, одну вещь. А это дает тебе, что ты можешь и самогон, и это за один присед своровать.
Ты в этом уверен?
Ну, это как я это понимаю.
Я понимаю, это как что появляется еще одна вещь.
Бля, чуваков спалил этих, которые фальшивками торгуют. Ну или делают фальшивки. Они мне дали реальный топ.
Calculating aesthetic levels. Aesthetic reward levels are high in this area.
You're okay. It's rude. He his
Списывал у нищего. В лучших еврейских традициях. Интересно, их защитное поле не останавливает дождь.
Calculating aesthetic levels. Aesthetic reward levels are high in...
Блять, как же взламывать замки тут, а?
В смысле?
Электронные.
Хуй его знает. Там Z надо, по-моему, нажать.
Да, но как именно взламывается, я, блядь, не могу понять.
Собираюсь. Клериковский знак, этот расписанный красным на полу, короче, выглядит, как будто кого-то здесь убили, блядь, и тянули кровякой.
Calculating aesthetic levels. Aesthetic reward levels are high in this area.
Подберите комбинацию, используя уравнение. Некоторые цифры больше, некоторые меньше. Зеленые цифры Подобраны правильно, желтые не на своем месте, красные вообще отсутствуют в комбинации. Что это, блядь, значит?
Чё еще раз? Еще раз.
Блядь, момент. Может загрузиться. Подберите комбинацию, используя уравнение. Некоторые цифры больше, некоторые меньше. Зеленые цифры подобраны правильно, желтые не на своем месте, красные вообще отсутствуют в комбинации. Это как?
Ну я ебу, какое там уравнение.
А, понял.
Я, кстати, не ворую сейчас ни у кого. Имя по карманам не лажу, потому что у них каждый раз, когда лазит, ну, может новая, ну, другая вещь выпасть. А если ты у них уже лазил, то у них уже нихуя не будет. Вот, и потом, допустим, какие-то патроны, может, нужно будет. Что можно будет загрузка, сохранение и воровать себе патронов. Ну, допустим.
Calculating
А
aesthetic
еще
levels.
чего. Ну, тем более, что
Aesthetic
бабла
reward
пока что
levels are
хватает.
high in this area.
Нихуя не понятно.
Нихи.
Сложно, сложно, ничего не понятно.
Ну, блядь, включи мозги.
No one here. Yeah, thanks for the advice. How did you get into the dome? Trying to with you. You wouldn't be the first to come here. For sure, only to end up going down. Wherever you go, you're going to find it even harder to get out. The clerics are a little jumpy at the moment. So, when they do let someone in, it does make me wonder who they are and why the clerics letting them in was a good idea.
If it's so hard to get in, what are you doing here?
I got in before things got no. I came here for profit, of course. Lots of nervous people close to the hour tend to be willing to invest cards in their safeties and getting hold of supplies. So, if you can get them, you can sell them for
Well, that was the plan. Now, that's me trading and cut off all. Mostly, that's the main thing as the cleric, picky about who comes in, and it's impossible to get by. And they took mine from me as part of their crackdown. Now they say, but what else is a businesswoman supposed to do when she has? Yeah, don't tell me trading weapons can pose a danger to, but this is about the only person who can stop a person with a gun is a person with an even bigger gun. Am I right? I mean, what? Are we supposed to throw rocks at the Allies when they attack? But the clerics want to keep all the guns for themselves, as they call it neutrality, but I say it's a... Yes. Still, let's say he's right. And then I could get some pride. Not from China, obviously. They'd block. Let's say I could get some weapons from... Let's say they and need charm. And that they do business and that was done. So they need a salesperson. What if I was to say that I have to find someone who could enter and lead the city free? To say that, then what would we? I can't leave. Right? I can't eat. So I need them. So it can black. What have I lost? Nothing. And without any guns to go, it's your word against mine. And even now,
calculating aesthetic levels. Aesthetic reward levels are high in this area.
Good. Right. So, leave the city and find a this dragon. I think he's a separatist. Whatever he is, he's a mad fucker. I can't make sense of most of what he said. But he has the weapons and he likes trade. I think he likes trade. It's hard to tell. He wants to sell the weapons, but you'll have to work on him, okay? You won't just hand the... In the Highlands. Only blood for the outside. Maybe later.
I'm in.
О, да, сука. Наконец-то.
Разобрался?
Да. Если будет непонятно, спрашивай меня.
What? Oh, everyone's allowed to move it. You got you. I just want to know what things are like.
Это, блядь, трэш. Надо. Хорошо хоть подсвечивает символы. Это был бы вообще пиздец.
Now look at you achieve. Safe harbor, all the clerics and ignorants say we've strayed. But we found the truth. You designed the plan for it. Then we built it together. My name is Eric, chief engineer here in the dome. I'm in charge of all the generators and missions. The dome requires immense amounts of energy, and the fluctuations in it have to be constantly balanced. Technology, that means there's no way to cover the port shield like this. Besides, the clip shop won't give it enough for protection.
Danger levels acceptable.
Of course. Why do you think we built it? As long as we can maintain a constant energy flow, then they can't get in. Unfortunately, achieving that isn't so easy. Some of the energy. Malfunction. Of course, it's not a pride yourself. You try to adjust. If we were attacked right now.
Are you asking me? Or are you telling me? Because I have no idea who you are.
Lois is the city's supervisor. You should report such matters to him.
Who's...
Go on.
Oh. Wait. He's the guy working his ass off with you dumbass robots. Okay, we can... What is it you want?
It's alright. Just get it here.
You need...
Replacement parts.
Got enough.
Yeah, of course I have them on me. Packed
Gregor
well and
keeps
top
sending
quality. But now I have a question.
Do you think I'd be here otherwise?
Well, you know, some people forget.
Let's do...
You, with me, I only... And...
Here are the shards for God.
And...
The rest?
The rest that came about because of increased demand. Double what you get. Do you need a lesson about supply and...
Да, они тут выращивают коноплю, слышишь? И тыквы. То есть у них под этим купольным городом, блядь, просто плантации конопли и тыков.
Strange. I am 100%.
Эл, логик.
So, you wanna fight?
Че говоришь? Плантация чего?
Ничего, тихо.
Конопли?
Да.
О. Где? Под купольным городом? Не, блин,
тихо.
Сказал. Окей. О, раздражает, когда всякие тут пиздят. Когда ты с ними говоришь. А может и жилы с рудой обновляются, слышишь?
Может быть. Возьми, выкопаешь вот так, поспи месяц. И...
Месяц. Да.
Ну что бы наверное.
Да нет, там есть одна жила, которую я все же выкопал. Вот. Мне нужно просто будет вернуться. При этом я ее выкопал еще, был пиздец, когда она только бур нашел.
Прямо в яме?
Угу. А ты?
Быстрей.
Я тогда просто как-то затопил насчет этого.
Дело в том, что там есть навык, который позволяет тебе больше.
Да, я знаю, знаю, знаю. Я же тебе, по-моему, об этом навыке говорил. А ты к роботу, у которого этот... Как он называется? А, кстати, а как ты спиздил запчасть для робота?
Просто тупо забежал туда, да забрал.
А, да, Ваня просто не мог понять, как это вообще. Как так-то?
Перепрыгнул через стенку, пробежал за спину этого здорового робота. Подбежал туда, они достали винтовки, я к ним подбежал, они достали дубинки. А я мимо них пробежал, схватил запчасти, они, короче, это самое, и убежал. Ну, не знаю, робот за мной следовал, просто пиздец, чуть ли не до купольного города. Он, сука, быстрый и, блядь, не отставал от меня никак.
Весело.
А чё они говорят, это прям так тяжело из города выйти? Да, я только что вышел и назад зашел.
Не, они говорили насчет того, что, блядь, один их товарищ проебал пропуск и без пропуска выйти не мог. Посмотри, не проеби пропуск. Иначе хуй.
Да у меня настоящий пропуск.
А, ты у этого? Сдал их?
Да, ну а чё?
Весело.
Сами виноваты. Нехуй было выебываться. Меньше бы выебывались, не сдал. Я не сдал. Ну не важно.
Весело.
Air pressure and temperature normal.
Really smart. Should learn to appreciate it. Other people feel smoke on the yeah. What's real? And to do things planet T.
Тяжело быть евреем.
Да.
Тяжелая еврейская жизнь.
У меня на выживании тем более, блядь, это пиздец. На выживании, точнее, на этом, на...
Я понял, свой.
Ау. На город тут на Доне забрался.
That makes it real. Are you here to pay me those? I've never. This is a place to wait. People don't want to make what? Some people aren't ready. Or they don't care. Keep order. It's not like entrance. And here you can forget.
I'm in.
I don't answer. And these belong to no. I stand as their protector against anyone who would force my only connection to the dad is my man. Which is more. Exile. There are those in the band who want to use my magic for their own purposes. Whether it's to make me power or change me. Or mana change me, and that change is I'm the person who goes to the
Yes.
you. Well, count me out. I'm interested in this. What do you know? What do you know? ELEX marks people. Mana, chems, exposure, community, things like that. You have to mark them.
Serious risk detected. Recommend immediate withdrawal.
Is that what you're seeing?
Okay. ELEX had it. You are an outsider. Well, it seems we have something in common. We've both been fed ELEX in one form or another. Change that. And neither of us know what it means beyond. And what exactly
And I'm skilled to win that.
do you think I take part in this?
Sure. I will have
No, I'm not good enough for that.
You said yourself, the longer you are here, the more you are good. The longer you study, the more you are. You really love it.
Even if it's true.
I was not. I know you. I know you. I know the night. Trying to pull. Really was something. And I know it's.
You're right. I need to get out there and find a quick recommended date. I'm a sleeper. You should here before we go.
I will meet you.
Just don't keep me waiting. You might find a cheat.
Тёлку завербовал.
За тёлку.
Маг.
I need to sort things out. There it is, and get to it. No one's gonna.
Что за маг? Это маг берсерков?
Да, да, тёлка. Она говорит, что она типа супер крутой маг там.
По случаям не тот скиталец, которого тебе нужно было ёбнуть. Тогда не было, мол. Да.
Может и быть. У меня уже почти 11 уровень. Будет 11 уровень, я смогу сделать этот сам 3-й уровень с дёрашку.
У меня тоже примерно точно так же.
В смысле почти точно.
Ну это же точно так же, мы же, блять, одно и то же качаем.
Да нихуя мы не одно и то же. Ты прокачал себе, я не знаю, лечеб, например.
А, ну это совсем другое.
А?
Совсем другое.
Не, ну вот именно что это совсем другое.
Но помимо навыков. То есть именно очки характеристики одинаково, по-моему?
Нет. Ты хитрость поднимала, я хитрость вообще не поднимаю.
Там же она вот, ну, повышает количество получаемого опыта за зверей.
Нет, я его не подниму. Потому что я понял, что мне лично надо их убивать, а я их лично, блядь, моим ржавым топором в жизни не убью.
Можно убивать?
По-моему, да. Ну попробуй, напарник работает.
Не звучит. Бегаю. Странно. А сколько раз крони тебе дает ELEX?
Ну мне уже 2 раза дал. И когда спишь и просыпаешься, он тебе дает. Ну, логично, что он не спит, как бы, да? Нравится мне этот веселый робот, конечно, у него комментарии жестокие.
Типа.
Ну типа, я говорю, как чувак говорит, что вот, я могу тебе дать скидку, я могу тебе дать часть товара, который ты спас. Вот, а могу типа, дать тебе кристалл, этот дрон. Говорит, а есть еще один выбор, что мы тебя убьем и заберем у тебя все. Веселый, да? Ну а чё вы пьяны?
Еще и пропуск паленый подсунул.
Да, вот.
What comes next? What do I have to do?
Правда, житух у роботика маловато, но все же.
I can feel the presence of ELEX. Most of our
Let's burn.
You don't need any special powers to feel the ELEX then. Thinking about unreal when it's raw, latent. You can learn more from it and I want to explore Magellan and look at some knowledge. You're right. Part of it's found when it isn't pumped. But it's kind of oxnard. When it is processed, ELEX changes. Becomes real. Transmuted form to preserve the memory.
Видишь, как менять этот тип
Тихо.
стрельбы?
Those secrets someone got. To understand those secrets, you need to understand.
Что ты говорил?
Стрельбы.
F клавиша.
Понятно.
Средняя клавиша мыши это показать типы стрельбы, а F клавиша. Я тоже заебался гранаты кидать.
А ты кидал гранаты?
Да. Тёлка говорит, что Элекс, короче, она типа его чувствует, и он меняется. Что вот этот Элекс, типа чистый Элекс, который Эльбы перерабатывают, что он типа измененный Элекс, в отличие от реального чистого Элекса. И что, мол, примерно такое же изменение, как мана сам.
Весело. Робот, который, блядь, нужно замочить, чтобы глайдер починить, это пиздец, блядь. Это пиздец. Это просто пиздец.
Я уровень поднял, нихуя опыта дают за то, чтобы чувачку взять. Ваня все в сети играет. Он просто, видишь, нам мозги попромывал и ушел. Ты броню какую одел?
У меня никакой брони нет.
Вообще? Я говорю, пойди купи себе броню, блядь, небо и земля. Голый, блядь, бегает.
Может, мне нравится светить всем свои яйца. Яйца просто не в коже идут.
Что ты этого колосса все не можешь замочить?
Да, блять, его вообще бесполезно.
Caution, caution. Dangerous energy levels detected. Recommend immediate withdrawal.
Are you talking about the dome there? It's a defense shield, you four.
Understood. Warning discontinued. Continuing on program.
Я так понял, этих чуваков может замочить, которые там перед этим стоят. И тебе тоже выдадут пропуск. Но оба варианта для них хуёвые. Достаточно.
Recommend caution. Confusing and brittle terrain.
Я думаю, что там этот оружие должно существенно помогать. Там урон, блять, у этого топора вообще даже интересно. 22. Стрелковое оружие. Пиздец, пиздец. Те.
На крышу запрыгиваешь и не убегай куда-то в ебеня, а потом по одной штуке приходит.
У меня корни.
Да, он их нормально, по одной, по две штуки, спокойно. Ты его, кстати, улучшил? У альбов тёлок волосы есть. Я сам чувствую.
Блять, да твою ж мать. Ёбаное говно, блядь. Ебучие крысы, блядь. Твари. Там же, блядь, дохуя. Кстати, с ранцем можно стрелять. Он зависает на месте, короче.
Тихо.
Успел. Корни, блядь, бей его с потоком.
Ну, да, пока что это мне не грозит. С моими навыками.
Блять, пиздец, тут поза у чувака. Что сожрали, как они ебались, блядь.
Analyzing. Useful.
Thanks.
Я так понял, если ты корни оставишь на базе.
Тихо.
No, I'm not good enough for that.
All the free people out there, stay safe in the wilderness. People of Magaland, this is Herbert, broadcasting spiritual advice and gifts to all people. You should know, there is a place of refuge waiting for all in the Hort in Igniton. Stay pure of chems. Pledge yourself to Kalan, and a new life awaits you in the service of Magaland.
I swore never to return.
That is the word of Igniton.
Что я там говорю?
Так говорю... Хотя хуй его знает. А, короче, я так понял, что если корни оставить на этом, как он называется?
Ну.
На базе, то сколько ты дней будешь отсутствовать, столько он тебе и принесет этого, блядь.
Круто.
Элекса. Здорово. Потому что в прошлый раз он мне принес 2 элекса, а сейчас мне он на единицу дал.
Too easy.
I was lucky though. Several years, the Reavers were attacked by some of the Duke's outlaws, and I learned how to live life wasn't like different things. Seeing rats, the law, you could be who you were, and no one. Because the Reavers had taken me captive, came to the fort and wanted to take to the Duke. I think they wanted to keep me back. I fled at the time. I didn't want to be taken here, or for them to kill me. When I left it, I ran. They convinced me. Not I really. All those hours and scrapping and putting it back together in Chava really paid off for me. So I've been working my magic. Building. And it's easier than me. They don't judge me. Like this. I know it's not perfect. But outlaws, berserkers, clerics, even hogs. At least... No.
Yes.
No.
Подорвали меня. Немного.
I take usually coordinating and they're making when I'm not like to go and slaves and do some which I'm having to do quite a lot with all the things. Say, are you good with the project? Oh, I can
I feel really bad about
Analyzing structural integrity.
Get something to drink first.
Nah.
Most of them annoy me. All of them annoy me.
Not now.
Yeah?
A few shards and all this will be easier.
Wicked.
Dead? Shit. I told him.
Я чаще ранюсь от того, что я падаю, чем кто-то меня покоцал.
Ah, well, give me the blank ID card. I'll work it up. So, done. One.
Give me.
Okay, wait a second. Your image has. So,
And this is the ID for Cooper. Take it to him. But make sure the clerics don't see it, see him, or see you handing. And do it as soon as you get in there. He's been at risk too long as it is. We don't need him being held, or worse, turned into a vegetable.
Ящиков, конечно, капец.
The ELEX. The ELEX is behind most of this. I can feel
Someone
it.
hears that.
I don't know the guy. Suppose I never will now.
I heard he was robbed.
Something like that.
Those creatures need dealing with.
Got it.
Самоцвет еще берем.
Got it. Damn.
Nah.
Are you completely fucking stupid?
I'm in.
Nah.
Get something to drink.
I don't know the guy. Suppose I never will now.
Лазерный бластер нашел. LSRC. В купольном городе. О, я им пользоваться могу. 28 ловкости и 22 интеллекта требуется. А урон у него меньше, чем у ёбаного лука. И дальность меньше. 50.
Why are you creeping around?
Too easy.
Not now.
Something like that.
Spitball. Someone's got a
Spitball
spitball today, ain't it? Drowning it.
Суки, они знали, что я сюда приду.
This world has so
В
much to
купольном городе
give.
прибили всех.
I know you can say that.
О, амулет
Think you know
ученого.
what's going on? No one
Еще
knows what's
один.
going on.
Барыга.
М?
Икс, по-моему, уже барыга. Я ни разу не торговал.
Чего еще?
Я, походу, я, кстати, уже опять барыга.
В смысле ты
Нет.
барыга?
Ну, блядь, способность барыга.
About the...
Great. That'll stop me from drunk.
You're the right.
That's what I need. That should be enough.
Here's a grenade launcher from...
Yeah. That is exactly... Anyone making trouble with me now will...
О, меч пришествия.
About...
Yeah.
Нихуя себе, надо 74 ловкость.
No, you don't know what... Here, my life as an outlaw...
Молнией бьет.
Так, я понял, мне идти, блять, в купольный город.
Да.
Блин, даже не знаю, говорить этим чувакам или не говорить, что у меня пропуск поддельный.
Не скажи, то есть я сказал, посмотрим, что будет разница.
Ну да.
You can get... I hope... No, you don't... Here, my life is...
About...
Yeah. Why should I care about that? They didn't...
You're running because you're a coward.
A coward? Maybe...
I know more about...
I suppose so. You're right. Go and bother someone else.
Амулет это контрактника, кстати, купить можно у торговца.
Да-да. Если его можно спиздить.
Не, ну, давай скажем, в начале... Хотя не, его проще.
Проще действительно пробежать, блядь, и спиздить.
Тем более, что он там вообще прям рядом.
Да-да.
You don't know. Here, my life. I owe you. Thanks.
Maybe I could adjust the receiver sensitivity to... No. Continuous rush.
Может, ко второму охраннику подойти? Ты у какого охранника? Ты на центральном входе проходил?
Hey, you've been out in the wilderness, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I'm looking for a guy, and I wonder if you've seen him. He's called Ray. He's an outlaw with a big... You haven't met him?
Yeah. But the condition of this equipment, it would be easier to stay in...
Well, if you...
Keep track. We have footages of equipment.
So you...
You know about them, do you?
I do have to work.
Yeah,
If you feel
I've
any
got
problems, I'm going to try to keep innkeepers and no. Look around.
If it's a real lead and not troll crap, then I'll pay you a decent. But don't think you can go lying to me and making up. Yeah.
Oh, seek him out. Lead me to my thinking.
Ah, so you have. I'll track.
Just the time we suggested out. So don't be fooled by the lie.
You. One. It's not about.
Only come out and make the way to salvation in the port.
Now, you'll regret that.
This is me, Kurt. Ron is going into the order to bring a warning to all people out there. Don't go to the order.
Чувак, который, короче, Рэя ищет, я его грохнул. Теперь, короче,
Я
это,
знаю.
да.
Он говорит, что типа...
А
это
ты
важно.
его грохнул?
Нет. Ну, сначала я его грохнул, да, но потом, короче, я понял, что, ну, может, не надо.
Не, это как бы сюжет просто пойдет по другому руслу, типа это тебя в тупик не загонит.
А?
Это тебя в тупик не загонит, говорю.
Ты откуда знаешь?
Потому что я читал об этом.
А что за сюжет?
Ну, типа, если ты, короче, что-то сделаешь, что изменит сюжет, то сюжет пойдет просто по другому течению.
Не, ну это понятно, ну нахуя тогда ограничивать себе варианты.
То есть...
Ну, там может пойти по течению, которое тебе не понравится.
Я, кстати, не могу у него ничего спиздить. Может, он может спутником стать?
Чего стать?
Спутником твоим.
Not a step further. No one is allowed into...
Нет, он спутником не может. Бестия в мусорке может стать твоим спутником.
It's important we keep and that we can hold. We've worked hard to... Anyone who tries to...
Что говоришь?
Бестия, тёлка в этом самом, на мусорке.
Что она?
Может стать твоим спутником.
Nobody. You mean?
Halt. No one... But don't worry. Even... Really? I thought I knew all the ones that had been issued. And you were here asking about getting ID before. So tell me where you got this one. You found an ID just lying around? And was it lying on someone you just killed? Or is someone gonna turn up here looking for a stolen one? Well, I'll tell you what. How about I just say you brought this in to return it to its rightful owner? And in return, I'll let you buy a valid ID from me. Good. That'll... Here you go. Oh, and there are some rules I need to tell you. But first, stay away from the generators. Nobody but the technician. That sort of security is why we need to keep a rein on fake IDs. So take that fake straight to Eric. Anyone you meet in the city who hasn't got proper documents, report them to him. We can only keep peace in the city if we all work together. And we keep the cities. That's what was laid down by the Great... And the Great Council gave the clerics the responsibility for guaranteeing. That means everyone is welcome here. So keep the peace while you're in there. Our suggesters are busy enough without you adding to them. And that's it.
Damn.
Get that thief!
Got it. Got it. Damn.
Get that thief!
When it was created, they made the clerics.
Not now. You might be sneaky, but I can see.
Not now.
You might be sneaking, but I can see.
Got it. Got it.
Always up. The things are gone. I believe.
What's wrong with you?
Damn.
You damn
thief. This week, nation, lead, and you will do that. Do that. You. You're going to use it. No. Information is key to the defeat. Or missing the nest. I like in particularly. Are you going to?
Что?
В город зашел. Ранее какая-то страсть к барьерам.
Интересно, я понял, что нельзя клериков себе взять, помощников.
Нет, там вроде будет один. Как раз Фалькс, который там... Кстати, или знаете как...
Я пробрался через весь его, но я, блядь, не смог там... Там непонятно, там дверь закрытая.
Incorrect statement. My magnesium alloy consists of 0% fresh...
I didn't mean you, drone.
Analyzing. No one here is fresh. Would advise alternatives.
Yeah, thanks for the... How did you get the guard to let you... I'd watch out. They're probably trying to recruit you. You wouldn't be the first to come here looking for shelter only to end up... However you got in, you're going to find it even... The clerics are a little jumpy at the moment. So, when they do let someone in, it does make me wonder who they are and why the clerics thought letting them in was a good...
If it's so...
I got in before things got so paranoid. Lots of nervous people close to the Alps tend to be willing to invest in getting hold of supplies is... So, if you can get them, you can... Well, that was the plan. Now, the clerics have... Of course I didn't let them, but getting around their ban... It's impossible to get... And they took mine from me as... Now they say I'm causing... But what else is a businesswoman supposed... Yeah, but... I mean... But the... They... Yes? Still, let's say he's right. Not from Tavar, obviously. They've blocked that route. Let's say they have weapons and need shards. And that they also have the business acumen of a stun... What if I was...
And what if I was to say that I have to find someone? If I was to say that... I can't leave without profit. Hell, right now I can't eat without profit. So if you blab, and without any guns to show, it's just your word against mine.
I could...
Good. Right. So, leave the city and find a separatist called Radok. I think he's a separatist. But whatever he is, he's a mad fucker. I can't make... But he has the weapons, and he likes... He wants to sell the weapons, but you'll have to work on him, okay? Up in the high... He mentioned... With luck, he'll still...
Well, this dude took the force from somebody back. Are you gonna give me an... You think they're insecure? They're here to... And they... Taking down some... Not a... You think that's... Yeah. Those are really... Yeah.
What do you want? Do you back the clerics here, or do you want them?
Those guys are only interested in you. I'm not. There's no more in the city than there is.
You get.
And you're gonna give me an answer?
Position. Instead of sweet. Yeah.
I'm again.
Right. Good. I can see you talk sense. They say they're here to keep things safe, to keep order. But it's obvious they want to drop their neutrality and extend Ignadon's control into Abessa. Not allowing anyone in or out of the city. That's just... You think that's because the Alps are getting closer? Or that those followers of Kalan really want a backdoor for invasion?
He was afraid he wouldn't be in the city again. He was afraid the same thing about him. At least it suggests his conflict. Did Hunter give you something? What? I was... Honestly, war. We've had the good...
Я понял, что тут ты либо с этими вне закона чуваками, как они, изгои, либо с клериками. Ну, короче, типа конфликт за город. Ты в город уже зашел?
Да.
Ты наплю видел? Мен. Hello. How are you? I'm okay, except hungry as usual.
What do you want? Do you...
Good, good. Are you
think
hungry?
they bring security? They say, but it...
Or are you a bear? I don't know. Which one do you prefer? Yeah, I'm fine with it. 3 McDonald's, fries, and you know, as you... Yeah, sure. Love you too. We'll see you soon. And I'll give you one. Your thingy tried to scratch the couch, I mean your chair, and then it decided to hide in there, and now it was sneaking. Oh, it is there. It's pretty camouflaged for it. Can't see nothing there except 2 shiny eyes. And she's kind of concerned. I mean, you know, remember how she used to sit on our couch? Kind of like with feet up kind of thing?
What is wrong now?
Well, it's basically her secret pleasure. She kind of like likes it, but she's very concerned. Like she's very worried that it's not allowed. So she's kind of jumpy as soon as she sees you runs away. So yeah. Well, we'll see you soon. Drive safe. Okay, bye. Love you too. Что там говорил? Молодец. Лиственник. Ты знаешь, что такое лиственник? Молодец. Мимасик.
Что за мимасик?
Про лиственника.
А что там? Что, собственно?
Да ничего не переживай. Ёбаные табуретки, нахуя они вообще нужны?
Тобой.
Реально.
Too easy.
О, шапка механика.
Да, это же.
What is wrong now?
The rest of us, huh?
Did I invite you? What is it you want?
What?
You first. There is something. No matter, I suppose. All people are welcome in Abessa. Even elves. I think elves would be perfect people if they weren't so emotionless. But then that is why they are the only faction.
I don't have to listen to you. These guys are completely.
What do you mean?
No argument.
That's a long story. If you're really interested in my tale, then I...
Calculated interest in human narrative. Interest at 0%. Lack of...
These guys are completely screwed. No argument.
Чё там?
Да это типа робот. Лол, заинтересованность в истории 0%.
Я говорю, у него комментарии веселые.
Right, I'll give you the full version. Well, the short...
Анализ заинтересованности в истории. Заинтересованность в истории 0%. Отключаем слуховые рецепты.
My father and mother were both born berserkers. Back then, Bajar ruled over Goliath. As a child, I had no interest in the laws, of course. But when I was about 12 years old, one of the warlords came to our home. He took my parents, and I was left on my own to survive in the city. I remember him. I remember my parents leaving. And I remember me screaming. But everything else is gone. It's just a blur.
I heard of it. Forget that. Everything. Let me know if I can do something.
What happened to your parents?
Well, what else? They were exiled. Nobody ever told me why they were exiled. I still don't know what they did, even today. I hate the Berserker laws. Nothing against the Berserkers. They're just people. It's the laws I hate. I think what the Berserkers want to do with Magalan is right. But I can never forgive them for what they did to my... Why was I punished for whatever my parents did? Why wasn't I... I swore never to return. And I haven't set foot in...
Where did you go?
Wherever I needed to survive. That meant running from reavers and wild... It didn't take long for some reavers to take me captive. And then... I don't want to talk about that. I was lucky, though. After several years, the reavers were attacked by some of the Duke's outlaws. I learned how to fight. How to live off scrap. Life wasn't much different for me, Dan. But there wasn't the same raptor shit. The laws. You could be who you were, and no one judged you.
Too much? Who am I to question? If you steal from those with nothing, then I don't want any...
Because the reavers who'd taken me captive came to the fort and wanted to speak to the Duke. I think they wanted to take me back. I fled when they saw me. I didn't want to be taken back, or for them to kill me to hide their crime. When I left the fort, I ran into a cleric patrol. They convinced me to go to the Hort with them. Not that
Нихуя, чувак самогона продает 90 штук.
scrap apart and putting it back together in Tavar really paid off there. The clerics recognized that I was good with technology. So, I've been working on mechs and AI systems since then. Building things. Trusted. Part of a team. And it's easier being with mechs. They don't judge anyone. They treat everyone the same. Like this place. I know it's not perfect. But outlaws, berserkers, clerics, even elves. At least that's the vision. Not always the way it happens. That's another reason to maintain these mechs. To protect what we have here. Well, I hope you find your place in the world. It's good when you do.
Ты полностью выслушал ее историю?
Да, и опыт получишь, да.
Anyone sleep in peace?
What are you doing here in a...
I take
20 баксов шкура стоит. Зубы стоят 4 бакса. Железа 10 баксов.
Which I'm having to do quite a lot with all the technicians we're missing. Say, are you good with technology?
What are you...
I take which
Бармен у них какой-то секретный.
I know enough to...
Дал мне какой-то ключ непонятный.
in a permanent position here in the city.
Do you think they would employ...
That's true. Alois has security concerns about taking... So, yeah, maybe I should... On the other hand, if you're looking for some part-time... I have 4 people I've been told I should look at for taking the technician's job. But I don't have... Would that be something you could... I'd pay you. Great. The 4 names I have are Daryl, Naira, Rorik, though I'm really not sure about Riley. There's something about... But speak to each of them and let me know whether you think... Oh, and I'll need you to let me know about their loyalties. You know, can they work with Claire? We'd be trusting them with the mechs and AI that defend the Dome City. So I don't want to employ anyone. Yes?
Tell...
Naira is an Elb separatist, so a bit of a long shot for loyalty. But she should have the technical ability we need. She's somewhere in the west of the city with the...
You want to employ a separate...
We need someone. And I don't think your faction always... Elbs are... I don't know if we can trust her.
Tell me...
Daryl is an outlaw. He's applied to be a technician, but I don't know why. So I want to know his motives and what his technical... I'm hoping you can get that information. If he's skilled and trustworthy, then employing him might show that we do trust. But I don't know that much about him. I don't...
What do you know?
Rorik is a berserker. I think I last saw him somewhere around Vito's pub. It might seem weird to consider a berserker, but I was one once. And I know Rorik used to work extracting ELEX from machines in Goliath. And I think I could teach him everything else. And it would show that we were reaching out to the berserkers. Their magic is very powerful, and they're strong warriors. We will need their help if the... But it'll be important to find out if he's prepared to have anything to do with technology.
Before the common creatures out there. It's way too dangerous. I definitely need a few more shards. You think you know what's going on? No.
Leave your hands where I can see them. Make a land.
А где там еще что полезное нашел?
Ну там же, короче, у них, где их главарь, то есть вот эта, блядь, башня, склад, там на складе там дохуя. Гранат всяких, патронов, лазерная винтовка.
Hey, who's there?
Кристаллик этот камень.
What? What? Is there someone
Are you
there?
looking for
Find
something?
someone else to talk to.
I'm sorry. Unless this is official business, you should move on.
Ты говоришь?
Склад. Ящиков.
Hey, you.
Let me guess.
What? No, everyone. You got here recent. I just want to know what things are like outside.
What?
I'm in. We're cut off, so they... Kalan gave us the knowledge, and now look... I designed the plans for it. My name
Да,
is...
блядь,
Chief...
именно на ёбаной студии хотел, сука, сесть. Надо мод сделать, да, и включить все эти ёбаные...
That's it. You saw me. Saw how you changed through into the... Who are you?
Может быть, как хуёво пилец.
That's not... It's not what we got in here.
Прям было. Тани.
Hey, who's there?
What do you have? They're coming. You only say with a real chance of peace of mind. If it was up to me, then we'd make sure these out. You might say we have the same goal.
There's... Heard, yes. But
who said
they can't get into it, so they pass us by like a river. Kalan gave us the knowledge,
You know
and
what?
now look what we've
I have
achieved.
already started.
A safe
I'll
harbor
recruit
for
anyone
all
for it.
people.
We have an idea. Claims to have seen the separate exchanging.
I designed the plans for it. My name is Eric, chief engineer here in the dome. I'm in charge of all the generators and tech.
Why would they need it?
Of course. Why do you think we built? As long as we can maintain constant energy flow, then they can't get in. Some of the energy regulators are...
There has to be a...
Thanks for the... I've already repaired the components.
I'm only saying that the control of you. I leave the berserkers who chose my set. We've kept our beliefs, but left behind the law. We've said, well, none of us are allowed to return to death. Holy shit, that's the why they came here. Well, the first...
Hey, you!
They were cut off from the out, left on the road to survive. And after a while,
I'm sure that's just the combo. I just hope the dome holds. There's a lot of people depending, so they pass us by like a Kalan.
Others to join them. Some are escape. You know,
I can repair.
Thanks for the... I've already repaired the...
You can? Do you think you can make York stick to his original?
I don't think...
The dome requires immense amounts of energy, and the fluctuations in it have to... The technology is complex. That means there's no way to cover the Hort with a... Besides, the cliffs around Hort give it a natural protection.
That's one view of it. Hey, you're new here in this...
Are you trying to...
let me guess.
Sorry.
Gregor,
Anyway,
the dome guard.
I wanna ask-
I told you 1,000 times I'm not.
To the
How
berserker,
is the city's supervisor? You should report.
His name is Krav. He's a guard of the management. At least, he was. He thought he still had a chance to save his brother, Grimar, down.
Tell me.
You know,
No, it's all right. It's all right. Just give it here. Shit, I'm sorry I bit your. I've got enough to deal with without getting bogged. But Gregor keeps sending me every. I have enough to deal with. Still, that's not true. Please take your reward. I'll check to see this.
And I'd seen the Dome City when I was. I would like to. But I didn't know it. You would have to join me. I don't know if I can recommend that in all. You'll have to decide.
Чувак знает краля, который, ну, с братом тусуется, ну, который спиздил ману.
Это какой из чуваков?
Это тут, короче, возле костра тусуется. Возле бара, короче.
If just one regulator fails, it could mean. Otherwise, the discharge it would create could kill a whole lot of the people the shield is supposed to be protecting. But whether it's a discharge or an emergency shutdown, well, all of them have sorted replacements, but Lutz hasn't received his yet. I wanted to do it myself, but so that's fine. You should go to Ignadon one day. You could be a good cleric. Yeah, I know, I left Ignadon behind, but they could offer you a better training. I have the energy regulator. Please, take it to Lutz and help him to install it. Come back to me when you're done.
Ты отдал поддельные документы чуваку, который купол-то соорудил?
Нет. Ты как бы выбираешь сторону здесь, когда ты это делаешь.
Ну, я сомневаюсь, что стоит с бомжами тусоваться, при том, что я просто очень сомневаюсь, что они, блядь, этот купол смогут потом поддерживать.
Ну да.
Типа, блядь. Ну, придут бомжи к власти, ну и хули, они только купол разъебут, и все, и конец, блядь. И приехали. Всем пизда настанет.
Тем более, что ты клирика решил присоединиться.
Да, и типа не в том положении.
Hey, who's there?
You are not permitted to be here.
Well, just fuck off, will you?
Это самое, слышишь? Ну, у каждого же типа своя это самое, ну типа клерики живут там в крутой этой хате из будущего. Эти живут в своих хижинках берсерки, да? И тут, блядь, даже ёбаные руины есть для этих самых, для изгоев. Они, видимо, построили дом, а потом расхерачили его.
Весело. Сука, тяжелый случай. Можно бы шкатулки пооткрывать.
The impressive defensive towers were completed in the early phases of the castle's construction, and were to play a vital part in preventing the castle from being taken. The arrival of gunpowder, however, heralded an end to the age of castles, and what was a stronghold against an attack instead evolved into a stately home, luxurious and welcoming to its residents.
Да, конечно, блять, эти очки, чтобы смотреть сквозь стены, где охранники лазят, это ценная хуйня.
Да.
Ты уже понял, где я, да? Лажу. Тварь, по-моему, робот. И элексовых монстров. Танков.
What? Who's out there?
The impressive defensive towers were completed in the early phases of the castle's construction, and were to play a vital part in preventing the castle from being taken. The arrival of
Сейчас попробую тут альбов наставить сепаратистов в городе.
Too easy.
Что попробуешь? Что попробуешь сделать?
Оставить альбов.
То есть оставить
В прямом смысле. Ну знаешь.
I don't know. What if you were... Because I haven't heard anything.
Ой, ёбаный симулятор спизживания всего, что только можно, блядь.
If you're here for the food wrap, you know what I told the other. Someone must have been making it. I don't have anything to support you. Oh, it's trouble. No. Who even told you I had food to give out? I want this. Sorry for being so irritating. I don't have. It's just so sick. Religion. Everything is so.
Блядь. Ебучая жи. Рот пал.
Момент.
that? Will you just leave? Now, get out of here. You asked for it.
Сука. Блядская жизнь. Рот ебал, блядь, говно ебаное, тварь, мудила, блядь.
Who is that?
Do you think I didn't notice what you were doing?
Just a moment, I have to concentrate. 43 degrees eastwards at a distance of 5 kilometers. Maybe I could adjust the receiver's sensitivity to... No.
Should I come back later?
No. I suppose I will have to just get used to continuous interrupt. But crap. I don't suppose you can remember what I said. How many?
$70.
Right. So if I take those degrees and... No. Your memory's as bad as... I'll...
Come to the family of Kalan.
Just a 43 degrees. Maybe...
Shut up.
No, I said... But...
43 degrees eastward.
Exactly. Yes, exactly. Thank you for a reminder. You aren't just a good listener, you're good at observation. Yes, though the condition of this equipment is... It would be easier to stay in contact with two... I can't keep track of how often we have power outages or equipment failures these... But I have really given you enough of my time now. I do have to work out a solution. If you feel the need to talk to someone, go and... Innkeepers are known for their chat. Look around out for the rat hole of a dive set. There are two things. Alcohol and conversation. Well, that and the shards to pay for them. I digress. Go. Go now.
This is me, Herbert, broadcasting from orbit to bring a warning to all free people out there. Stay safe in the...
Welcome to our audio tour. You will find audio devices located throughout this museum that will provide you with the history of this magnificent historic building. Visitors are asked to leave these audio devices where they are found so that other visitors may enjoy them. We in the museum team thank you and hope you enjoy your visit today.
Plan your journey to avoid the areas inhabited by species. Find safe zones. After all, not all of the land creatures
Easier.
They also cloud your mind, distort your spirit, and poison your body.
Hey, who's there? What the fuck are you doing here? You better leave now. Well, just fuck off, will you? Who's there?
Да, я нашел то место, где ты говорил, типа, что ощущение, что кого-то грохнули.
Чё, все, да? Не такой теперь крутой.
Я говорю, нашел место, где ты говорил, что как будто кого-то грохнули.
Чё?
Ну, где, мол, место у этих товарищей? Склад. На складе эмблема, как будто кого-то грохнули, блядь, и кровь его размазали.
Не склада, а на полу. Вот это. Красная эмблема этих
Ну,
самых.
я и говорю, там на складе эта эмблема, блядь, на полу. Размазанная.
Не, ну и выглядит, как я говорю, кого-то убили и просто тянули там, грубо говоря, труп по крови.
Да-да-да, я там же. Чуть похоже.
Тихо.
When it became clear that the seedling wouldn't grow, Caleb decided that we were the make. And but now, no, I can't. We went against orders from Golan. Go back now, they'll just stick me in a cage. No questions asked. Did he? Well, I don't have anything to say to those. The whole thing between Caleb and Frank is starting to get on. Shouldn't have said anything. Okay? What's done is done, and that's. So you. I heard stuff between the two of them. I told Caleb in confidence that I think meet an owl outside the two. I didn't see any more than that, but Caleb decided to tell the cleric. He convinced me that the outbank med must have been ritual. But I had no real idea who he was, or what connection he was. Do you have any idea what I should do? This is a... Go to the cloak and tell the thing still. Caleb will call me a traitor, and for all I know, Caleb is right. That owl could have been fake. What if fake actually is an owl?
Hey, who's there?
Yes, that. How can you be sure? Whatever it was I saw, do you think it's suspicious? Even if this owl is a separatist, we don't really know what they want either, do we? No, it's too risky just to hope he's innocent. Can't say anything. I'm sorry, but we can't risk. You helped me this. Thank you. The separatist. I will go to Caleb and tell him that I was.
Блять. Только будучи клериком ты можешь помочь здесь этому. Похоже, что... Ну, сепаратист. Тупое автосохранение после диалога. Хера оно вообще нужно? Лучше перед диалогом автосохранялось.
О, да. Пойдем. Еще пиво открыл.
Не, реально, кота шикуют.
Да ладно.
Quit sneaking around. Curiosity can get you killed. You have 10 more seconds to get out. It's about time.
Блять.
You know, proof from you can trust. Always afraid. Maybe I'm in one of yours. You're right.
Quit sneaking around.
Go to the speak up.
Curiosity can get you killed.
Go to the. I don't want
you have a few more seconds to get out. You asked for that.
No.
А, кстати, если у тебя долго загружается, игру перезапустить.
Да, я знаю, я... Что-то у них там с памятью. Да?
Чего?
Что-то у них там с памятью, да?
Угу.
Are you here to pay me those shards you owe me? Because I'm pissed at how long you're taking to pay.
Get out of here. I don't want any.
Oh, yeah?
Got it. Got it. Got it. Damn.
Stop this thief!
Not now.
Не знаю, помогать сейчас альбом или подождать, потому что хуй его знает.
А что там за выбор?
Ну, короче, либо помочь избавиться от этих альбов, сепаратистов, которые сюда пришли, либо наоборот им помочь.
И что это дает?
Короче, блядь, квесты попроходишь и увидишь.
А что, собственно, дает вариант?
Hey.
Ну, блядь, угадай строк. Раз.
It's me, Jax.
I heard they shot you down. That you were dead. Apparently that was wrong. But if you're here, does that mean you're a separatist now? Will you stay here and support our cause? I'm sure you would be very welcome.
What cause?
We've broken free from Zakor, from being slaves to ELEX, and we've worked, persuaded people to allow us into the city.
That is an obstacle.
And now would you be willing to help us?
My logic, like...
Good.
Я вообще альбом хочу присоединиться.
People blame us for this war. They will doubt us until the day peace begins. I mean, they don't even trust each other. Among all these warring people, all these different agendas, we, you and I, share a similar destiny. It's the only way, and...
What good?
Скажешь, если найдешь какой-то сундук, который можно, ну, нужен ключ, чтобы открыть.
Treasures of the water. Consider it a gift. Here, smoke one with me. Or just hey. Wait. Hold. No. I'm but she's real business. And he. So, my job is to find out if he's right. If there is something doing it. What? Pretty much nothing. There's nothing very loose. So, I want you to find something.
Always when I'm sleeping.
You haven't called. You aren't simple enough to believe every piece. What do you?
That is exactly what we are. Tolerated.
His name.
We are
Tolerated. To permit the existence of, with the implication that an effort is required to do this.
Some people make that effort more obvious than others. There are some who have grown used. This city is a place of freedom, but the outlaws claim they are being oppressed. The clerics say they are neutral, but the berserkers, they don't seem to know what they're doing. Apart, I think people see that.
Just walk along.
It is good that you offered. The Berserkers are already trying to get us. We need the protection offered by this place. We've persuaded people here that we are worth a chance. But there will and the Albs and Zakor. If we're to stay, we need someone to get to Caleb and Jorg. Jorg is a Berserker. He's accused us of spying. He claims he saw us handing over information about the shield general. We are the ones with the most to lose. But the free people are prisoners to emotion. It makes... They have already thrown one of our group out of the city. Now they are threatening the rest of us. We are no friends of the Albs and Zakor. They would see us dead. We want this to be our home now.
Ну, наверное, как раз изгои, это те вот единственные, которых я вообще никак не перевариваю.
Блять.
Толпа говнюков.
Да.
Yeah, sure. Wow.
Always when I'm sleeping.
Ну как, давай скажем, я не считаю, что их надо всех прям вырезать нахуй, но все же.
That is the response. It is best if you go straight to Jorg. Caleb is already attempting further arguments to ensure, but it is Jorg's statement that has put us in danger. That if people believe we are working with the enemy, but if Jorg confesses his lie, then Caleb would no longer have the proof.
You think you know what's going on? No one knows it.
I hope it's important. I need my sleep. Wow, that was a serious waste of time, wasn't it?
You know what's going on? No one knows what's going on.
В баре дробовик под прилавком лежит.
Shelter or to cause problems. This area is a sanctuary for refugees. There's nothing here for reavers, recruiters, or...
Да, как его стырить здесь, народу столько сидит.
What's wrong with you? Have I done something?
Call it experience, but those in need and those willing to help don't normally question my motives.
Хватит. Ты поговорил с барменом?
Нет.
Он поговори, он тебе какой-то ключ дал. С ним 2 раза надо поговорить.
Always when I'm sleeping.
Весело.
I need to sort things out with those traders and get more supplies in.
Trying to get in trouble?
Don't mess me around, or I'll mess with you.
Are you here? There's...
I'm not.
Then I hope that means you're here to help.
Ready.
I've heard that before.
You know you wouldn't need to defuse things if you didn't get people... Damn, this is like being back in Goliath all over. This is a place away from the war. A place people could make up their mind. If the people here wanted to join a faction, they would have. But some people aren't ready for that. Or they've been cast out. They have to go somewhere.
So there's no faction in charge?
Well, the clerics keep order, but it's not like the Horde where entry means you have to join them. Here you can forget about factions.
You're a berserker. Is Adan trying to conquer Abessa?
I don't answer to Adan. And these people belong to no faction. They belong only to themselves. I stand as their protector. My only connection to Adan is my magic. I wish it was more, but wishes don't make...
Have you...
Exiled? There are those in Adan who want to use my
Ну,
magic.
конечно, городок поменьше будет.
Ever since my power started, they changed me. Their mana changed me, and that change just...
Where to wallow in this. Quit waste your shot on this.
I do, but sometimes it overwhelms me. That's why I fight alone. If I lose control of a spell, there's a chance I could kill anyone and everyone around me. The warlords wanted to test me, try my powers, to harness them. Now I need to find a solution myself. But to do that, I need to study the properties of ELEX, to learn more about it. Use? There's a word I've heard too much.
I could help you.
What do you know of what I need? What do you know of how ELEX marks people? Mana, chems, exposure from food tainted by it? It stays with you. Have its mark on you. You're different somehow.
I took ELEX in the past. Is that what you...
Took it? You were fed it. You were an Alb soldier. Well, it seems we have something in common. We've both been fed ELEX in one form or another. It's changed us. And neither of us know what that means we are now.
What do you...
And what exactly is it that...
I am going to end this war by taking the fight to the Elexeter. And I'm trying to put together a group...
And you think I'll take part in that?
In return, I will help your quest to find the ELEX you're searching for. Then you can improve your... You said yourself, the longer you are here, the more you feel. The longer you stay here, the more danger you put these people in. If you really want to protect them, you need to leave.
Even if that's true, why should...
I was an Alb. I know ELEX and I know magic. I know the impulses that follow you even during sleep. I know the nightmares and the problems of trying to control power that really wants to control you. And I know what it's like when all that is taken from you. We can help each other.
And it's not like I have other options. Not in the long term. You're right. I'm hiding from it here. I need to get out there and... I'll wait by the main gate. And we'll see if your actions can match your work. You should stock up here before we go.
I will meet you by...
Just don't keep me waiting. Or you might find I changed my...
I've heard a lot about that. I'm not sure I believe it.
Wow, that was a serious waste of time, wasn't it?
Good.
Come back later.
It's a choice.
Oh, come back later.
Still some things to do.
Nah. It is not efficient for us to talk.
Пошел к Тарбу устроились. Ну, эти, вы понимаете, о чем я.
Stop your sneaking.
Ah, the gift and treasures of travel. For a So what are you? Merchant? Bounty hunter?
I was an Alb one.
And you go around admitting that? And you're still alive? How'd you manage that?
Let's just say it's complicated.
Yeah, I can imagine. You anything to do with these separate... Why are there so many of you guys coming to the domes?
Yeah, from the moment.
Maybe they have...
Yeah, probably not. I doubt the Duke sent him here. But as far as I see it, the way we are now, I mean, otherwise, you wouldn't have even spoken to...
How...
Here, smoke one with me. Before you start, I have the best...
What do you have?
Troll dung, rat scab, it's all first class. Snort it, smoke it, either way.
Forget it.
Well, that's you. From time to time, you need to open a door in your head and look inside. But if you won't, that done, let's get into the You see someone else here? Real business. A proper opportunity. And the Duke thinks they're planning to take... And he thinks the Dome City could be the starting point for them. So, my job is to find out if he's right. If there is something brewing. What? Pretty much nothing so far. They've not been very loose-lipped around me.
So, you want me to be your spy?
I want you to find out information. Now, I can see in your eyes that you haven't fallen for the cleric's trick. You aren't simple enough to believe every piece of troll shit you're fed.
What do you...
All that you have to do is get some answers out of somebody, and I've even got the guy lined up ready. His name is Lutz. He's one of Alois's... As far as I know, he's trying to re-establish communications with the other clerics in Ignadon. While Alois will tell you the clerics here are neutral. Separate. Go and grill Lutz. Find out if there'll be an offensive soon. Do that, then come back to me as...
Temporary access to internal databanks requires access
О,
authorization.
прикольно, слушай, она ими колдует
I
эти
mean other information, but thanks for the...
огненными шарами кидается,
How many
чувак.
shards are you talking?
Enough. The Duke is generous. I pay. If he's not on a call, then he's usually working maintenance. Just walk along the battlement path up at the top. You can't be far.
Ну, кого-то убила.
Why do you? Because he's the guy that maintains all the community. He must have heard something from him. And he's more likely to talk than anyone further up. I need to know.
Ну, она довольно крепкая, слушай.
I'd like to apply.
Из всех чуваков.
While I'm certain there must be
Она, походу, бля,
people
вообще
better
самая
qualified.
необычная из всех.
How good?
Любого бы уже нахуй
Absolutely crap.
запиздили.
I don't know one end of a screwdriver from
Такая толпа.
well, a hammer, but I'm a fast learner. And if I have some, and did I mention the whole financially reward?
What do you...
What's this got to? This job is about technical reliance, and I can assure you. And as for my interests, you can count on me being a pacifist. And the better.
I've heard enough.
Okay. I got that taste in my mouth again.
Кстати, лазерную винтовку можно. Вот тоже.
Ёбаность. Жизнь.
Too easy.
Винтовочка мощненькая.
Hey, who's out there? Are you looking for something?
You escaped in a crate?
Хотя не хуйня. Точка. Лук мощнее.
That has to happen sooner or later.
Да ёбана, блядь!
I saw how you came through into the dump. Who are you? Why were you allowed in? Fuck. What is this, an invasion? Can't you all just go back to Zakor? What do you have to... Well, you'll find more of your kind back...
Не фанали вот этих двойных прыжков, блядь.
None of you will be staying long. But before you go, you better tell... Who? Caleb. I lead the berserkers who've chosen to... We have kept our beliefs, but left behind the laws. We have set our own... Well, none of us are allowed to return to Eden. As to why they came here, well, the first settlers were sent, but they were cut off from Edan by the Alps, left on their own to survive. The warlords in Goliath weren't happy, but they're stretched too thin. And since they settled here, others have joined us. Some are escaped exiles, others just chose to leave Edan. What? We came here for peace, to escape the war. How long will that last if more Alps keep coming here? You think they will if they know all their escapees are coming here? Edan? At some point, if they learn that Alps are sheltering here, then they might attack. And you can tell me whatever you want about us having this. But you really expect me to believe you Alps are going to choose us over other Alps? I don't care that people vote to let you in. If it was up to me, we would be better off if you lot were thrown out of the city. You? Yeah. And you know what? I have already started to. It's easy to find ways to show you people have broken the rules of our agreement. But hey, I have a way you can avoid it. You could do as a service here. You could prove. Are you prepared to do that? What do you want from me? I need help with the Alp. We have an eyewitness who claims to have seen the Separatists exchanging information. Traitorous back. Who? The Berserker Jorg saw Fenk meet with an Alb in front of the city. Why would they meet if it wasn't to exchange information? Sadly, Jorg is the only one who's... And now he started saying he isn't sure he really saw Fenk meet an Alb from Stigl. So I have to jog Jorg, or make sure he stops denying what he said. There has to be a way to do that. No, never. You can't trust
Вот сейчас она их захуярила очень быстро.
I'm telling you, this is just...
Чё там?
До зверей. Гниловепрей. Троих нахер захерачила, вообще особо не напрягаясь. Чувачка это очень мощная.
Будет с ней таскаться?
А?
Будет таскаться с ней?
Ну не знаю, ну. Я с ней сейчас таскаю.
You know you shouldn't be here, right?
You better not try anything.
You escaped in a crate?
Is someone there?
So that didn't work.
Да, вот этих чувачков она, конечно, не может.
She took that secret to the grave.
I saw you. I saw who. Then it sounds as much as the. What? They are coming here. If it was up to me, they might say we have the same, but I don't believe it. They can't. Yeah, I'll recruit. We have an eyewitness who traitorous bastard.